In your 20s, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself every day, are you happy with the man that you are becoming? Are you happy with the man that you are becoming every single day? Are you putting in the work in? Are you improving in relationships with social dynamics? Are you improving in the amount in terms of hard work? Are you working hard enough? Are you improving in terms of your language? Are you improving in terms of your brain capacity? Are you improving in terms of your fitness, right? Are you improving in terms of what you eat? Every single aspect of your life needs to be analyzed. Every single aspect needs to be improved upon, right? Because your 20s, the tender ages of 20s and what you will experience in 20s, you overcoming difficulty, your life being difficult, things not really working out, and just things being difficult, things where you have to grind and grind and grind and really be persistent in pursuing certain goals of yours, right? And that's how you look at it, right? If maybe the main purpose in your life, is to be a chartered accountant, and you get rejected in a lot of universities, and you still desire that dream of being a chartered accountant, maybe you should look at the free courses online on being a chartered accountant and acquiring that skill, right, of being a chartered accountant. Maybe you can look online and see a course that is a practical course that teaches you step by step, not just theory, because these courses that have theory on them is not necessarily will give you value. It will give you information, it will give you words that are good for your brain, but not the actual comprehension that you need. Not the comprehension that you need, not the understanding that you need, not the experience that you need to actually apply these things practically. To apply these things practically and apply them in real life situations. And so if you want to be a chartered accountant and you can't get into a university or college, like that's probably another way to go, and look for a practical course, right? But the point is, you can't just give up easily on what you want. Don't give up too easily on what you desire, on what you want to achieve in this life. That is what I would say you would need to look at in your 20s. In your 20s, do not give up easily in what you desire. For what you desire in your 20s, do not give up easily. Keep looking, keep searching. Is there another way? Right? Is there another way? Or will this path that I'm taking, how long will it take? Will it take 5 months? Will it take 10 months? Will it take 18 months? And can I be successful after 18 months of doing this? If yes, I will continue, right? You need to view it in that perspective. Know the cost of inaction. If you're not taking action because of fear, understand the cost. Understand the cost of not taking action. Understand the cost of not taking action and how it will affect you in 2 years, in 3 years, in 4 years. Understand that cost of inaction and not taking that action, right? You need to understand that cost. It's very, very imperative to understand the cost of inaction, right? Like, for example, if you can afford now, if there is a $20,000 course, right, teaching you on how to create events, on the event making business. This is how you create events. These are the people you need to know. These are the circles that you need to know. These are the agencies, right? And the person is offering you, $20,000. I'll show you the agencies, show you what I know, show you who to connect, blah 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 blah. And if you're new, this is where you start, and this is where you get to, right? If you can afford that and your desire is to step into that space and have these events and speak to a 500 people, 2,000 people in an arena, 3,000 people, 4,000 people, and you're speaking to them, you are relaying value to them, value that will help them maybe in the event that you're having, right? You are basically having a special course, a special presentation, special course, and showing them something that is valuable, right? Something that will help them 2 months, 3 months down the line, right? And you feel like, yo, by having these 3,000 people, 4,000 people, you can make maybe $80,000, $100,000, right? By not getting that $20,000 course at that event, you could miss out on making $100,000 in 2 weeks by not buying that. Sometimes you have to buy your way into getting more money. I know that is, but sometimes that's how it is. Sometimes you have to buy your way into getting more money. Sometimes you need to gain something in order to grow. You need to have it here tangibly in order to grow in your mind. So sometimes not taking action can pull you back maybe 2 years, 3 years, but it depending on the scale of action, depending on what type of action it is. But always understand, okay, if I don't take action now, if I don't take action today, what will it cost me tomorrow? What will it cost me in 2 weeks? What will it cost me in 3 weeks? Understand the cost of inaction. In your 20s, you need to stack skills, master what you are learning and master a new skill. In your 20s, in this period, you need to keep learning stuff, And when I mean learn stuff, I mean master the thing. Whether it's golf, you be a master at golf. Whether it's coding, you be a master at coding and you know coding. Whether it's digital marketing, you master digital marketing and you know digital marketing. Once you acquire these skills, once you acquire 3-4 skills, you will never ever be broke. You will never be broke. I'm telling you. Once you acquire 3 to 4 skills, solid skills where you know, I am good at this, I've mastered this, I've spent 6 months of hard learning this. I've spent 12 months of hard learning this. If you know that for a fact and you feel like, yes, I am a master at this, and you are a master at 4 of these skills, right? If it's AI automation, if it's coding, if it's maybe you're a master at YouTube, maybe you're good at YouTube, you know how to get 20,000 views on YouTube, or maybe you're a master at X, you know how to get engagement on X. Right, you know how to get a 1.5 million view tweet or whatever. Maybe you're good at Instagram or whatever, and you're good at, I don't know, drop shipping or whatever, right? But you stacking these skills and you're like, yo, bro, even if I was on my own, if I'm on my own and there's Wi-Fi and there's a laptop and there's a phone, there's no ways that I'm ever going to be broke again. When you know that for a fact, when you have that confidence, it's a game changer. But you need to stack skills. You need to know maybe more. You need to know more, maybe more than 2 skills. You need to stack those skills and be like, yo, so that in other fields, if you can't do this, then you can do that, right? You will never worry about money. You will never worry about those things again, right? Once you do that. Read as many books as possible. You will communicate better because of it. And life is all about relationships. Life is all about the way you communicate. Life is all about this, your body language, your eyes, how you speak, how you look, right? That's what life is all about. And the way you communicate the way you communicate value will be extremely important, and it will be what decides, you know, the way you communicate will be what determines where you will be sleeping, or what kind of place you'll be sleeping at, or where. It's really determined on how you communicate. The way you communicate determines that, for real. And I'm serious when I make that type of statement. That you may be thinking that I'm delusional or whatever, but that's okay. But I'm serious in making those type of statements because communication is key in closing a sale. Closing a sale, and the way you communicate. If you don't communicate properly, you can't close that sale like in the proper way. So communication is everything, right? And that's why you need to read as many books as possible. Read as many books as possible. Model yourself after whoever you look up to in a specific field. If you want to be a Formula 1 driver, model yourself after your favorite Formula 1 driver. If you want to be the best model on the planet, like examine the model that you like and be like, okay, this is how I suppose, this is what to do. If you want to be the best AI genius, or you want to be an AI genius, model yourself after your favorite AI genius. If that's Sam Altman, you are like, you just copy everything he does. If you want to be like a tech genius and Steve Jobs, if Steve Jobs is your favorite tech genius, then copy the principles of Steve Jobs. Like, analyze the amount of hours he worked, analyze how he thought of things, and adopt certain principles that are from Steve Jobs. If you admire Bill Gates, do what Bill Gates did. Like, Bill Gates said, like, he would spend like 9 to 10 hours, basically the whole day in his room, creating software. That's what Bill Gates used to say. So apply the principles of the people you look up to. Apply the principles of the people you look up to and apply them every day, and you will get better at the craft. You will get better at what you want to do. You will be better in the industry that you want to go into. You will get better when you apply them, right? Master one skill at a time. Don't do too many things at one time. Master one thing at a time. If you decide, okay, I want to grow to 200,000 on Instagram. You focus on Instagram. You put all your energy, the 7 hours, you put all your energy on Instagram. You focus on that. Right? If that's what you want to do. Right? Whatever you want to do, you put your time into that, you focus onto that, and once you've mastered it, then you go to the next skill. Same thing there, you put all your time, then you go to the next. The same thing, over and over. Every day you apply yourself to that one skill, and then you do it, right? And I guess this is one of the most important ones, if not the most important one. Figure out what you want. Ignore the opinion of others. Ignore the opinion of others and do so much volume that it would be unreasonable to not be successful. Do so much volume that it will be unreasonable to not be successful, right? And you need to ignore the opinion of others. Ignore the opinions of naysayers. Ignore them. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep focused, right? That's it.